So, barking and growling is the next emotional mouth-related behaviour. I know they're two separate ones and I am lumping them together. But they often for me have kind of similar indicators. That's why I'm kind of lumping them together, and I'm also lumping in. So for anybody that doesn't know me, one of my dogs is a Staffordshire Bull Terrier cross, and they make a whole range of noises that you often don't hear coming out of other dogs. So I'm including all of the ghost noises and weird grunts and groans that Staffordshire Bull Terriers make, like the one that Roxy just made there, as though she knew. So they make a whole range of noises, and so I'm lumping all of that, and barking and growling, all of those sounds, I'm lumping them all together. And they obviously are mouth related because it's the mouth that makes the sound come out. And what you can often see, so the one thing that I'd quite like you to look out for, what you often see before a dog starts barking, and sometimes before they start growling, you can see the bit of their face just behind where their nose is. You sometimes see that puffing out. Just a little puffing out, as though they're puffing air into just the bit of their face at the very end, at the very, very end, just where their muzzle ends. You can sometimes see that puffing up. And often that's a precursor to a bark or a growl or one of the other noises. So it's a really good thing to look out for. And of course, barking and growling are a variety of communications, really a variety. But they often are emotionally driven. So typically speaking, this is more in the remit for the reactive or aggressive dog owners. But although prey-driven dogs can often be heard to bark with a great deal of frustration if they are on the lead and they see their preferred prey animal and they can't go off and investigate it in whatever way they would prefer. So for reactive dogs and for prey-driven dogs, barking and growling are very emotionally driven, and often the emotion is frustration. I want to go over there and I can't because a lead is on me is very often what happens. And quite a number of reactive dogs are reactive out of frustration, either frustration because they want to go to the other dog and say hello, or out of frustration because they want to go over to the other dog and duff them up a little bit to make sure that they are not going to be a problem. It can be either one. And for aggressive dogs, they often don't have friendly intentions, but sometimes they can just want the other dog to go away. They really don't want any problems, and if you were to drop the lead, they would take off in the other direction themselves. Other times they would be more proactive and would go over and duff the other dog up a little bit. And similarly with reactive dogs, some of them are reacting out of frustration because they want to go to the dog. Some of them are reacting because they're actually quite frightened and they want the dog to be away from them. They're too close. So there's a whole range in there. Typically speaking, with prey-driven dogs, they are not experiencing fear. They just want to go closer. They either want to go closer and sniff, because they're a sniffy kind of, it's for them, sniffing is the part of the predatory sequence. They might want to follow the scent trail of the animal. They might want to chase the animal. They might want to grab it, kill it, eat it, dissect it, and then eat it. It depends on what their preferred part or parts of the predatory sequence are. But for prey-driven dogs, typically if you're out somewhere where there's prey and they are barking and lunging, it is frustration. The barking is frustration. So you are too close. Similarly to the reactive dogs, you are too close. Although admittedly, sometimes you can't tell that in advance. It's not something, being too close is not something to beat yourself up over. It happens. So anyway, barking and growling and that little puffing up that happens just at the very end of their muzzle. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.